Welcome back everybody to another episode of our Seed Showcase series. Today's seed is a classic sized world with a small biome sized. Balance seed is ticked like most of the ones that I do for these sizes. So let's have a look at the map then, and in the area where we are is the exact spawn point. So we're right next to this Woodland Mansion, which you can see takes up the background. We have a tiny ice spikes, which we will get to. We have a village down here with a desert temple, village over here, here, Mushroom Island, and then we'll get to the end portal at the end. So first off, you have the Woodland Mansion right here in front of us. So this is obviously a good start, and it looks like quite a few animals there as well. So obviously you want to go inside these and maybe try and fight one of these things once you're equipped. It's a really easy way to get the achievements, or at least people try and speedrun for the achievement of getting can't remember what it's called, but it's the Totem of Undying. There we go. I can remember it this time. But flying on from that one solitary ice spike which we have in this world, but at least you have something to go off of. We have this ice village right here, and then we have the desert temple just in the back here. So if we jump down here, we have 2 enchanted books in here, Frostwalker 2 and another Frostwalker 2 book, saddle and some horse armor in there, some iron, and then some diamond horse armor in there. So obviously this is a pretty decent seed to get some of the early achievements in the game, especially if you haven't found a survival seed to do them in already. Now this is one of my favourite sort of style villages, the village where a ravine cuts through the middle of it and the houses sort of kind of fall into the ravine. This reminds me a lot of my world, where some of the villages hang off the edge of the amplified and kind of terrain themselves all the way down. We have a diamond in this Blacksmith Village, and then we can head over in this direction over here, and we can carry on going. So over on this side we can see that we have this village right here, another tiny village, most of it's sort of platforms. We do have this one farm right here, and it looks like one little villager dude down there as well. Then if we fly over this direction, we will hit the Blacksmith Village over here and the second Desert Temple. Behind it, obviously, you can see there is the Mushroom Island right there. Now, if we fly into this blacksmith right here, you will notice that we have 5 obsidian, another saddle, and some other stuff, which means you're only really 1 diamond short of making an enchanting table right off of the bat by just running around the classic world. Then obviously if you're on the Xbox One and things like that, you can expand it out to the bigger sizes afterwards. I just like generating worlds on this size because it seems if you generate on the classic and small stuff, you do notice that you do get more temples and more villages and things like that crammed into the classic sized world. If you spread it out, some of the stuff does tend to disappear, which is kind of why I like generating these, because you get more for what you've got. So you can see these 3 goldstone pillars. So this obviously is our end portal and our stronghold. So if we drop down here, first of all, this is the end portal itself. It's got 2 eyes of Ender inside of it, and then you can kind of see over here, it's kind of buried a little bit in one of the walls. It was a little bit tricky to find this one, as are a lot of the ones that I've been doing recently. The end portals seem to be far and wide away from everything else, but luckily you can use the coordinates on the map on the left hand side. We have power 3 in here, and then if we drop down we can have a look inside this chest over here, and we have power 4 and breaking 3 curse of vanishing. So that is a dangerous book to play with, especially with the curse of vanishing, and blast protection 4, sharpness 3, looting 3. And then obviously the process of elimination means that the last glowstone pillar way out over here is going to be another library, and you would be correct. And inside this one we have 2 more enchanted books, fire prot 3 and then smite 4, protection 3 in there. And then the chest over here has thorns 2, blast protection 4. And that pretty much wraps up for this seed. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any suggestions for seeds, don't forget you can leave them down in the comments at any time, and I definitely will look at them, and sometimes they might make it into a video. As always, everything is listed in the description below, and until next time, bye bye.